Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Darsha and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're back with another Rise to War video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how the game has become more free-to-play friendly in recent updates. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So the reason I'm actually making this video, since I have actually covered both these topics before, is because someone commented in one of my comment sections and asked for just a summary of all of it combined in one video. So yeah, decided I would do it today. And yeah, there's two things we're going to be talking about that are coming. Well, one is already actually implemented into the game. You guys can go and check it out for yourself. The second is not yet, but it is coming in a major update pretty soon. But yeah, the two ways we're going to be talking about is, first, we're going to be talking about the way the set effects work now and how I feel that is more free-to-play friendly. I mean, you could argue that it's slightly more favorable to a whale as well, but I don't really think so, because usually, whales don't really care about set effects that much. It's not going to make much difference to them. It's a thing that is more helpful to the smaller spenders, the medium spenders, and those free-to-play players out there. And the second thing we're going to be talking about is the commander respect levels and how that's going to impact all you smaller spenders and free-to-play players. So first up, let's go and have a look at the way gear works now, the gear set effects that has been implemented into the game. So if we go to any commander of mine, or should I say the only commander of mine where I have multiple set effects active, and that is my Galadriel. And as you can see, I have two pieces of gear with Law of the Arcane, and I have two pieces of gear with Evasive Action. Now, for the longest time, I was only getting the Law of the Arcane bonus. So this formation, burn, poison, and focus damage dealt plus 5% for a two-piece set. And I was only getting that bonus because only, Law of the Arcane was one of the first pieces of gear, well, one of the first effects that came with the first gear set effect buff that happened quite a while back. That allowed you to have two pieces of the set to activate the effect. But now they've done that for every single effect. So now my Grey Wizard hat and my Fine Smoking Pipe, that both have evasive action, also have a bonus active. So I'm getting, for the first 3 rounds, this formation's damage received minus 10%. Before this, these two were just not doing anything because I didn't have a full set of 4 of them. So I was getting nothing out of it. And I'm not a big enough whale to have enough gold gear to pick from where I'll still get an Obsidian Dagger and I'll still have an Elven Cloak just with the set effects I want, I just had to make do with what I do, with what I have, and this is what I ended up with. But thanks to the update, I'm getting a bonus from it. I mean, I'm not getting a 24% bonus if I had a full set, but I'm still getting 10%, which is not bad at all. So the first part is basically all gear pieces and, well, I should say all set effects, and each different type of set effect is now active whether you have 4 pieces of the gear with the same set effect, or if you have 2 pieces of gear with the same set effect. It doesn't matter, you'll have a bonus regardless. The only difference is if you have 4 pieces of gear with the same set effect, you'll have a slightly better bonus than if you only have 2. For example, if you look at this Law of the Arcane, I'm getting plus 5%, but if it was a full 4 pieces with it, I'd be getting plus 12%, rather than just double, which is 10. Same with Evasive Action, I'm getting 10%, and if I had all 4 pieces, I would be getting 24%, which is pretty nice. However, the rest of my commanders who are all Sharp Blade commanders, I get plus 24 attack for having a 4-piece set. So that goes for my Aragorn, that goes for my Gimli, that goes for my Gandalf, and as well as for all my Cav command. Well, nearly all my Cav commanders. Eomer does have Warcry. Yeah, so I get 24% more damage for the first 3 rounds. But yeah, this is a very nice, buff basically for free-to-play players. And let me explain why. Basically, if you're a small spender like me, aka I buy the season pass every time and maybe 1 or 2 of the cheap deals if it's really good, or if you're a free-to-play player who just doesn't spend at all, you just try to have fun, without putting money into the game, this is going to benefit us, because if you have let's say you've played a lot of seasons, you played 10 seasons, or like me, this is your 16th season, and you've managed to gather up a decent amount of gear even from being free to play, but you don't have that gear with the correct effect to have an entire set that is matching. Now, even if you just have two pieces like I do here, you're still going to be able to use those two good pieces of gear you have that have a matching effect, and you're going to be able to get a bonus from the effects. So instead of going up against a whale with 4 pieces of gear like this and getting no effects, so imagine me not getting that bonus of 5% and that 10% damage reduction, now I'm going up against the whale, but I'm at least going to be getting that 10% damage reduction and that 5% more focus damage dealt. So yeah, that's the reason why this gear update is pretty nice for the free-to-play community as well as the smaller spenders. Honestly, it doesn't impact big spenders that much. Big spenders are going to have the best gear. They're going to have everything, you know, matching already. They're going to have 10 different copies of every piece of gear. So if you say, no, this is also done, you know, to support all the big spenders, it honestly is not, okay? A big spender won't have an issue where they only have 2 pieces of gear like this. A big spender probably has all these gear pieces with Lofty, okay? They probably have all these gear pieces with evasive action. They probably have all these gear pieces with every single set effect there is, and they're just picking and choosing what they want to use. So this is much more helpful for the smaller spenders and the free-to-play players. The next update that we want to talk about is not implemented yet, but it is coming to the game. It is currently something from the PBE server. I could actually switch over there and show it to you, but it's very simple and there's no need to do that. And it simply deals with the respect level. So as you can see, my Dane is R0 because I have terrible luck and I never actually pulled a legendary invite. And the only time I did was after the update where they became like 3 invites to get a commander up to where you need them. But anyway, I'm rambling. So my Dane is level 0, therefore I only have his first 2 skills unlocked. That is Ironfoot and Lord of the Iron Hills. If I want to unlock his Druin's Blood, I need to get him to respect level 3. And then if I want to unlock King Under the Mountain, I need to get him to respect level 5. With the update that's coming, they're changing the respect levels required to unlock commander skills. So instead of it being respect level 3 for Druin's Blood, it's going to be respect level 2 only. And then instead of being respect level 5, it's going to be respect level 4. And I know this doesn't sound like that much, but this is actually massive, okay? A lot of people, they have commanders at respect 2, or they have them at respect 3 or 4. But maybe they just don't have that respect level 5 or that respect level 3. Now those commanders are actually be more useful. They're going to be able to actually use them in some capacity. For example, Elrond. My Elrond, right? I have Lord of Imnadris, I have Half Elven. I can't access Elflord. It's respect level 3. Therefore, I basically can't use him because, you know, half his skills are locked. And I don't have the cash to go and pull chests to get respect for items for him to level him up. But with the update, I do have him respect level 2. So with the update, it's going to end up having his Elflord skill unlocked. So that's really nice. I'll finally have most of his skills actually unlocked. And then if I'm able to get him to respect level 4, I'll have all his skills unlocked, which means he could actually be usable for me then at that point. So that is really nice to see. Also, I did not know I had some extra gear lying around. I should probably put it into upgrading my Ranger Shroud at some point. Don't need to do it right now though. Yeah, can leave that for now. But yeah, that's the second part of the update. And it's definitely going to help because remember, if you're a free-to-play player, if you're a smaller spender, you've probably spent a lot of time, watched a lot of guides on how to, you know, best compete with the whales. And you probably come across a lot of guys like mine or other YouTubers out there that have said, you know, try to focus your respect on certain commanders. You know, don't try level everyone up, especially before 2.0. That was the thing to do, you know, focus on one commander, focus on 2 commanders maybe, and just put all your respect, all your gear into them and make them absolutely buffed so that, yeah, maybe you won't have 10 OP commanders like a whale would, but hey, you would have 2 really good commanders that could still compete against the best of them. Now with 2.0, you know, you kind of have whole formations and stuff, but still, maybe you have enough respect for one good formation, you know? And you didn't really have the respect to even make a second formation good for PvE. And now, well, maybe you will have the respect for that. So it's just helpful for free-to-play players, and it's a nice quality of life update, I would say. It's not going to affect big spenders. Like, guys, it's not. They already have Zenith commanders. They already have respect level 10 everything, you know. they probably got all their commanders ascended, not even respect 10, ascended, zenith. And you know, for them, for that going down 1 bit, that's not going to change anything for them. But for the rest of us, for those of you that maybe have some tier 3 commanders but don't have them at respect 5, but only at respect 4 or only respect 2 maybe, now you're going to be able to actually use them better. But yeah, I've rambled on enough. I'm sure you guys have gotten the point. And let me know what you think about these updates down below in the comment section. So you've already got one live, which is the gear set effects, all of them having a two-piece effect and a 4-piece effect. What do you guys think about that? And then obviously let me know what you think about the respect levels changing. Anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.